Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of May 26 suggest there will be some curveballs and twists. Fans can expect to make a decision about his risky treatment option. Meanwhile, Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, will be figuring out a way to get rid of Hope Logan. Annika Knoll, for starters, next week, fans can expect Liam to scramble over his new treatment option. In the beginning, Liam was told that there was no treatment and the tumor was inoperable. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, did say they weren't giving up. The good doctor said they couldn't get rid of the tumor, but they could find ways to extend the patient's life. However, things changed during the past week. Once Liam met with Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech mentioned a treatment option, but it could severely impact his quality of life. Liam doesn't want to spend the rest of his life in a hospital bed. At the same time, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missinswood, is pressuring Liam to go ahead and do it. So Liam will have some decisions to make. Over with Daphne, she will be furious over being rejected by Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Now Daphne has learned that Hope was welcomed back to Forrester Creations. As everyone gushed over Hope's return, Daphne glared and offered negative comments. Daphne seems to be getting obsessed. I'm not sure if the obsession is with Carter or if it's really about Hope. In either case, Daphne will be looking for revenge. Now that Hope has reconciled with Carter, Hope might focus on her fashion line. However, since Daphne is sticking around too, could there be some fashion wars? It will be interesting if Daphne goes too far. The nose might be Steffi's friend, but there is also a big secret to keep. So Steffi might tell Daphne to knock it off, but that could negatively impact their friendship. There is also Katie Logan, Heather Tom, who gives some solid wisdom to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Ridge already chose Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. But could Katie encourage him to give Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, another chance? There is also Luna, who is determined to have a relationship with her bio dad, Finn. Meanwhile, how long until Deacon Sharp, Scene Cannon, learns of Sheila Carter Sharp's, Kimberlyn Brown, deception? Secret eventually. As the bold and the beautiful kicks off the final week of May, tensions explode, heartbreak looms, and bold decisions spark ripple effects throughout the Forrester and Spencer families. With Liam facing the scariest decision of his life, Daphne plotting a dangerous revenge scheme, and Hope torn between heart and loyalty, every moment this week will leave you breathless. Here's a detailed look into the drama brewing in Los Angeles during the first half of the week. Monday, May 26. Liam's treatment decision stuns his family. The week opens with Liam Spencer standing at a dangerous crossroad. His doctors have finally laid out all the options, and none of them come without consequences. After weeks of memory lapses, dizzy spells, and terrifying collapses, Liam has learned the truth. He's suffering from a rare neurological condition caused by a traumatic brain injury. His episodes have grown worse, and now his team of specialists is urging him to consider a risky, experimental treatment that could save his life or leave him changed forever. Liam, reeling from the news, isolates himself in his Malibu home, turning off his phone. Brooke, Hope, Bill, and even Steffi are on edge. Bill arrives unannounced, desperate to push his son toward the treatment, warning him that legacy means nothing if you're not around to protect it. Meanwhile, Steffi visits Hope and the tension between the two is chilling. They may both care for Liam, but they see the situation very differently. Hope believes Liam should choose what feels right for him. Steffi, on the other hand, insists that Liam must fight for his life, for Kelly's sake if nothing else. Later that day, Liam finally returns everyone's calls and shocks them by revealing his decision. He's not going through with the experimental treatment yet. Instead, he wants to explore holistic options first. This sends Bill into a fury and leaves Hope on the verge of tears. When Liam later receives a visit from an unexpected visitor, Finn, it leads to a quiet but emotional conversation about risk, healing, and responsibility. Tuesday, May 27, Daphne's jealous revenge begins. With Liam's medical crisis sending shockwaves through his circle, another storm is brewing, one wrapped in envy and hidden agendas. Daphne, Luna's manipulative half-sister, has been quietly simmering ever since she arrived in Los Angeles. Her initial plan to charm her way into Forrester Creations and steal RJ's attention didn't pan out. Instead, Luna's rise as a designer, her relationship with RJ, and her acceptance by the Forresters have only fueled Daphne's resentment. Now Daphne is ready to make her move, and it starts with seduction and sabotage. Her target, Zend Forrester. Knowing Zend has harbored unspoken feelings for Luna, Daphne begins weaving her web. She arranges a chance run-in at El Giardino, playing the role of the misunderstood, overlooked newcomer. Zend, vulnerable and still frustrated with RJ, is more receptive than he should be. Daphne leans into the chemistry, planting seeds of doubt about Luna's loyalty and RJ's trustworthiness. But that's not all. Daphne's true revenge plot involves Luna's secret, the still undisclosed truth about her paternity, and the pills she accidentally took months ago. After overhearing a tense conversation between Poppy and Grace, Daphne learns just enough to know there's something explosive there. She doesn't yet have the full picture, but it doesn't stop her from making a move. Daphne anonymously tips off a gossip blogger, offering a tantalizing scoop about Forrester's latest rising star and the scandal that could destroy her future. By the end of Tuesday, a firestorm is about to be unleashed, and Luna has no idea it's coming. Wednesday, May 28, Hope's dilemma grows as Thomas returns. As Liam grapples with his medical crisis and Daphne stirs chaos behind the scenes, Hope Logan faces a dilemma of her own, one that threatens to fracture her identity. Hope has been pouring herself into work, trying to distract from Liam's illness, her own guilt, and the nagging pain of being once again caught between two men. She loves Liam deeply, but part of her still wonders, is there a future with him, or is she clinging to a ghost? The question grows even more complicated when Thomas Forrester returns to Los Angeles. After weeks in Paris with Douglas, Thomas walks back into the Forrester offices with a new look, a stronger focus, and a surprising offer. He wants to relaunch Hope for the future, but under one condition: they do it as equals. Not just in design, but in life. Hope is stunned. Thomas makes it clear he's not pressuring her romantically, but he's not hiding his feelings either. He still believes they could have a real future, and he thinks Liam's current struggles might be the universe telling them it's time to let go of the past. Brooke, having caught wind of Thomas' return, immediately confronts her daughter. She urges Hope to stay far away from him, warning, a man who once became obsessed never truly changes. But Hope, torn and emotionally exhausted, doesn't have an answer. Her heart is still wrapped up in Liam, but she can't deny the fire Thomas ignites in her either. Her dilemma deepens when Liam invites her to a beachside dinner, his way of making memories, just in case. As Hope watches him try to stay strong, even as he forgets little things and stumbles through dizziness, her heart breaks. Can she walk away from this man who's always fought for her, or is it time she fights for herself? Thursday sneak peek. Luna faces public humiliation, RJ blames Zend. The fallout from Daphne's leaked gossip begins to explode. An anonymous article titled "The Forrester Harris and the Pill-Popping Secret That Could Ruin Her" circulates among fashion insiders. Though names aren't mentioned, the implications are crystal clear, and social media does the rest. Luna is blindsided as whispers spread through Forrester. Poppy, terrified, wants to pull Luna from the spotlight, but Grace demands they confront the issue head-on. RJ, furious, immediately blames Zend for leaking something he shouldn't have known, leading to a physical altercation in the design studio. Daphne watches with glee as the cracks begin to form, and she's not done yet. Meanwhile, Hope is forced to confront another uncomfortable truth. If Liam's health continues to decline, she may be left alone again. She confides in Thomas, who offers not judgment but empathy. As their connection intensifies, Brooke walks in on an emotional moment, and her worst fears are reignited. Early week cliffhanger. Liam collapses again. But this time, it's worse. As Thursday draws to a close, Liam tries to power through a design meeting at Spencer Publications. Wyatt notices something is off, but Liam insists he's fine. Moments later, Liam collapses, this time not from dizziness, but a full seizure. The emergency brings everyone running: Bill, Steffi, Hope, and even Finn, who arrives just in time to administer aid. As Liam is rushed to the hospital, the reality sets in: he may not have a choice anymore. The experimental treatment he turned down may now be the only option left. And as Liam lies unconscious, Finn turns to Hope and says 6 haunting words you have to prepare for goodbye. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.